2, 3. Hello and good evening, people. I hope you had a nice day. The winter is settling in and the weather is quite comfortable. So, in this wonderful evening, we're going to have conversation about the importance of mindful reading, mindful eating. We read an article in the previous session. সো যে যেখান থেকে আছেন দেখছেন আশা করি ভালো আছেন সুস্থ আছেন এবং কমেন্ট বক্স আপনাদের জন্য খোলা রইলো এবং এখন চলে যাব সরাসরি কনভারসেশনে and I would like to ask our member Mr. Abdullah Masum and Mr. Joel Islam to start the conversation. Okay, shall we begin?
Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam. Good evening, sir. Hey, sir. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Alhamdulillah, sir. And you, sir?
Yes, I'm also fine, sir.
Yes. Good. Sir, today's our topic is importance of mindful eating.
Yes, sir.
So, sir, firstly, I ask to you, sir, what does it mean to be mindful while eating? What does it mean to be mindful while eating?
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Actually, mindful eating means, for my understanding, when anyone go to take in the food, they need to take it very to provide the concentration to the take it. Some of the people, we are a bad habit, when we take when we go to the taking food. We also engage another activities like watching movie as well as drama. Also, we can do some activity through mobile. Okay, but
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If anyone cannot do the taking the eat mindfully, then
yes,
they can be take more food for
yes,
their unconscious mind. So
yes,
I think it is the mindful eating.
yes, sir.
How is your understanding?
Sir.
What do you think, sir?
Yes, sir.
The importance of the mindful eating?
Yes, sir. As per I know, sir, mindful eating means being fully attentive to your food as you buy, prepare, serve, and consume it. However, sir, adapting the practice may take more than a few adjustments in the way to you approach meals and snacks. I think it's mindful eating. It's very important for us when we take it.
Why you think, sir? Is it important for us? Why you think it is important?
Sir, being mindful of food you eat can promote better keep you full with lost food and influence. It can also help you free yourself from unhealthy habits and around food and eating. That's why, sir, I think it's very important, sir.
Okay, sir. Yes, I agree with you. Actually, already I mentioned that if anyone take food unconsciously, then they can the food more. That the food their body their weight can be day by day increase. So I think it is more important. Sir, could you please tell me the negative impact for our body of the unconscious or unaware taking food?
Sorry, sir.
If anyone does not take the food mindfully, what
Yes, sir.
happens to their body? or
Sir,
negative?
when it took unconscious mind to take it, then I think then we are decreased our good health day by day. That's why mindful eating it too important, I think, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. For my understanding,
Yes, sir. Yes,
if
sir.
anyone does not maintain or take food consciously, then
Yes, sir.
day by day their health condition go to the badly effect. Like their weight will be or can be increased very much weight, as well as their digest. Sometimes they can affected by digest problem. So I think it is the
Yes, sir.
impact of the unconscious taking food, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think mindful eating is an opportunity to non-judgmentally become aware of internal and external cause, and it nurtures to our body condition and of the nervous to reduce our stress, body stress. Sir.
And already we read
Yes,
our articles, sir. You know now, actually the taking food is sometimes on kind of it's called স্যার যেটাকে আসক্ত মানে আসক্ত মানে বারে বারে খাবারটা যে আসক্তির একটা ব্যাপার স্যার।
yes, sir. Again and again.
Yes. Do you think ask me anything, sir?
Sir, why is it important to watch what you eat?
What?
Sir, why is it important to watch to do what you eat? আপনি কি খাচ্ছেন সেটা দেখা কেন ইম্পর্টেন্ট গুরুত্বপূর্ণ?
Uh, because if I not aware about my food, then we can taking the unhygienic food as well as we can taking the processed food overeating. Yes, sir. Overeating problem. That's why our weight is increased. So we
Yes, sir.
need to uh, take it consciously.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In my side, I know, sir. What you eat has an impact on your brain, and including its the parts of regulate mood, maintaining a stable blood sugar regularly. Proper nutrition will help you feel better overall on most regular days. I think, sir. That's why when you take eat, it's important to mindful eat. When you take eat, important to watch to mindful eat. So, okay, sir. Our sir already summarized. Uh, have a nice conversation, and next time we will meet another topic with you. Sounds good, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for your nice conversation. And I think the focusing was on about the mindful eating and why it is so important. You mentioned some good points about eating unhygienically, and overeating is always an issue. Okay. So let's see how our next participants do regarding this issue. So I'd like to invite Mr. Asadujaman and Mary ma'am, Mary Dash. I would like to invite them for the next conversation.
Hello. Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Mary ম্যাম
Hello.
শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? হ্যালো? ম্যারি ম্যামের মাইক্রোফোন মিউট একবার চাপলে হবে, কিছুটা সময় নিবে। বারবার চাপলে দ্রুত অন হবে না, আবার অফ হয়ে যাবে। হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে। হ্যালো, শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
হ্যাঁ, শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
ওকে।
গুড
সো
ইভিনিং স্যার।
Good evening. How are you?
I am fine.
I
And
am
you?
also I'm also fine.
What is
Nowadays,
your name, sir?
I am Asaduzzaman.
Okay.
I am a service holder.
Oh.
So today our conversation is important of mindful eating.
Yes.
So my question for you, uh, what do you mean by mindful eating?
Mindful eating, মানে হ্যাঁ, I think it is good for our health, and mindful eating means when I eat anything, my concentration is this food, which food I eat, and I always take my food mindfully, because mindful eating is very important for our health.
Yes,
মাইন্ড
I
কি বল মাইন্ড মানে হলো মনোযোগ সহকারে খাওয়া, হ্যাঁ, মনোযোগ,
yes,
মাইন্ডফুল।
yes, yeah. Yes, I agree with you. Mindful eating is the very important for our health and and eating. When I eat food with the hygienic and hello,
জি, yes,
uh, yes. When I eat food is in view of hygienic and you sometimes we eat mouthfully and very chewing and then
yes,
swallowing. Sure. Yes. So uh, uh, how you eating your food?
slowly and chew through, মানে আস্তে আস্তে খাই,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Uh,
basically খাই. I always do
yeah,
the same thing every day.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes we mindfully eating some disadvantage. We
Okay.
the eating so uh, very 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 big amount we can eat food. So I eat the food and watch TV, laptop, work on laptop, and use social media. So that times we eat more and more. Uh, that
Yes.
that in that situation, it is more and more. You do
Oh.
you agree with me?
No, sir, it is a very bad habit, I think. And my question for you, when you eat, এটা আমি রেডি করে রাখছিলাম যে আমি এই প্রশ্নটা করব, যে আমার সাথে থাকবে। While eating, যখন আপনি খাচ্ছেন, watching TV or mobile is good or bad?
It is a very bad habit because
Yes.
when I eat food and watch TV and movie or other social media use, that time we more eat and our weight is gain.
When we watch TV or mobile phone, যখন, হ্যাঁ, then we
Huh.
eat something, uh, I আই থিঙ্ক মনে হয় যে আমাদের বেশি খাওয়া হয়ে যাচ্ছে টিভি দেখতে গেলে বা মোবাইল দেখতে গেলে, এটাকে কি
Of
বলবো?
course, of course,
Sweet, ওভার
overeaten.
ইটেন। হ্যাঁ,
Yes,
ইয়েস,
of course,
এন্ড
of course. We our mind is fully involved in the watching TV or other social activities. So that times we eat more and more. That
yes,
result is very
ব্যাড।
disaster and or weight is gain.
ইয়েস স্যার,
So
ইট ইজ
yeah,
অ্যাবসলিউটলি কারেক্ট।
yes. Uh,
And
uh,
always, I think always when we eat our food, always sit down for meal and try to avoid eating standing up. Is it
yes,
right?
yes. Always anybody should sit down and take food because uh, studying is food is very harmful for our health. And
Yes,
always the mindful full means the quit environment as a quit environment uh, and quit and sit down and slowly take food and chewing food and then swallowing the food. do do you agree?
yes. Yes, sir. I agree with you. And yesterday we learned think about the food's smells, textures, and aromas, and the ingredients of your food as you are eating. It is very necessary for us. Uh, yesterday
Yes.
we learned
Yes, of course.
this.
We follow the food quality, aroma, and texture. That food's aroma, texture, that food is a good food. So we always, and any man, anybody do like that type foods, aroma,
Yes.
structure, texture, and and tasty food.
And one thing is include eat only until you are 80% full. উম, যদি 80% পর্যন্ত মানে 100% খাওয়াটা আমাদের জন্য জরুরি না, এটাকে কি বলবো যে উই আর
Of
নট।
not necessary. Yes.
Yes,
Always said my belly divided to 3 portion. One portion is a food, one portion is a water, and another one portion is empty. That is a very importance to us
ভেরি গুড।
because it is a Islamic uh, law or way
হ্যাঁ,
way of
ওয়ে অফ
eating.
ইট ইজ
You
গুড
you
ফর।
agree with me?
Yes, sir, it is good for everybody, not only your way, সবার জন্যই, everybody,
For
everyone.
everyone.
Yes. And last question is যে if you while you are eating you enjoy your food every time?
Of course, every time I'm enjoy the food. Sometimes breakfast is not enjoyable. That time I don't hungry. I enjoy is the lunch time food.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you, man.
thank you.
Thank you. Uh,
Okay, nice
have
to
you
meet
nice time. See you
you.
again next
Okay,
conversation. Thank you, everybody.
okay. Thank you.
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর
sir.
সাচ এ নাইস কনভারসেশন। এবং বেটি ম্যামকে অবশ্যই বলবো যে এটা একটা গুড পয়েন্ট, যে শুরুর দিকে হচ্ছে প্রশ্ন রেডি করা থাকলে কনভারসেশনটা আগাতে সুবিধা হয় এবং চিন্তা করতে সুযোগ হয়েছে। এবং খুব সুন্দর সুন্দর পয়েন্ট এসেছে, যে মাইন্ডফুল ইটিং এর ব্যাপারে। মোবাইল আমরা সাধারণত ফোন, আমি নিজেও তো এইভাবেই খাই রাত্রে। কি বলবো মানুষের কথা, এই যে এই ক্ষেত্রে আসলে খেয়াল রাখা যায় না আসলে কতটুকু খাচ্ছি, হঠাৎ করে দেখি প্লেট খালি। এমনটা হয়ে যায়। আর হচ্ছে আরেকটা পয়েন্ট ছিল যে ডিভাইড করে খাওয়াটা, মিলটাকে বিভিন্ন পোর্শনে ডিভাইড করে খাওয়াটা, খুব সুন্দর সুন্দর পয়েন্ট এসেছে। এবং দেখি আমাদের নেক্সট পার্টিসিপেন্টসরা কোন পয়েন্ট ধরে কথা বলেন। সো মিস্টার মাইদুল অ্যান্ড পারভিন ম্যাম, আর ইউ রেডি? প্লিজ টার্ন অন ইউর মাইক।
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm also fine, alhamdulillah. Ma'am, today our conversation topic is the importance of mindful eating. Do you know?
Yes, I know.
So, ma'am, what's the meaning of mindful eating according to your?
Okay, thank you. First of all, I'd like to express the meaning of mindful. Mindfulness means paying full attention to something. And food is something that provides nutrition, and nutrition provides us energy for activity, growth, and all functions of the body, such as breathing, digesting food, and keeping warm, materials for the growth and repair of the body, and for keeping the immune system healthy. So, what is your opinion for mindfulness eating?
Yeah, ma'am. I think eating with carefully, it is called mindful eating. Actually, when we eat, we should think who made it, because when we are eating with the TV screen, our conscious is moved to TV screen. So our sense is uh, not our eating. So it is very harmful for our food habit, eating habit. So, ma'am, এই আজকে প্রশ্ন তৈরি করি নেই, কি প্রশ্ন
Okay,
করবো? আচ্ছা,
I have a question for you.
yes,
What is the
ma'am.
importance of having food?
Yeah,
What is the
please,
importance of having food?
yeah, ma'am, please repeat it. Your voice is not clear. Oh,
Maybe
your voice is yeah, and now clear.
okay. What is the importance of having food?
Yeah,
Why?
মানে
Uh,
খাবার গ্রহণ করার আর কি গুরুত্ব,
জি, জি.
am I right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Without taking food, we don't live in the planet, because food provide energy, nutrition, and fuel of living. So don't without don't taking food, we don't live in the world. So, ma'am, um,
Yes. Okay. Actually, healthful eating has many health benefits, such as reducing the risk of heart disease, stroke, obesity, and diabetes. Uh, do you uh, do you answer me that what is the manners of eating time?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, when we should eat when we are really hungry, and when we should eat when we are really hungry, because mm, um, when our um, actually when we are really hungry, then we take food. It is very it is it will be more delicious, I think, because
You are,
our belly is full empty. So
do you take
do
your
you agree, ma'am?
with your family?
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am,
What is
why do we practice mindful eating?
uh, actually mindful eating sounds simple. It involves being aware of how um, hungry we are and how much we eat. It's crucial for us that when we are taking our meal, we should give full concentration of meal, uh, because without concentration, we eat more, and more eating uh, gain our heavy weight, and uh, we can be fall in any disease. Mindful eating is important for every person.
Person. Ma'am, beside, if we are very conscious about the food, uh, uh, our digestion system will be more better, because we have we have known why what we are eating.
Uh,
Am I
yes.
correct, ma'am?
Yes, you are absolutely correct. Uh, uh, I think our time is up, so we have to finish at this moment. Thank you, sir. I will
Uh,
glad to talk with you. Next time we will speak with another topic. Till then, take care of
Thank you,
yourself.
ma'am. I'm really glad to talk to with you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I what I liked most about this conversation was the starting, the greeting and farewell was absolutely beautiful. সুন্দর গোছানো, crisp and concise, এবং এটাই পছন্দের ছিল। তো মিস্টার মাইদুল একটা কানেকশন আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে whenever we are not focusing towards our meal, যখন মিলে ফোকাস করছি না তখন আমাদের কনসাসনেস, ঠিক আছে, এটা কনসাস হবে না, তখন ওই জায়গাটাতে কনসাসনেস আসবে।
জি,
কনসাস হচ্ছে ওখানে আমরা নিজেরা সচেতন না,
conscious.
আর সচেতনতাটা হচ্ছে কনসাসনেস, ঠিক আছে, কনসাসনেসটা বসবে এখানে। উই ডোন্ট হ্যাভ এনি কনসাসনেস রিগার্ডিং
জি,
দ্য মিল, এটা, হ্যাঁ। আচ্ছা, so
জি,
let's see how our next participants do with this topic. So I would like to invite Mr. Samir Rahman and Mr. Saim Hossain. So please turn on your mic, Mr. Sami and Mr. Saim. Okay, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Saim. Okay, Mr. I got Mr.
Yes,
Saim.
sir. Good evening, sir.
Getting me? Mr. Saim
Good evening,
and
sir. Hope you are fine.
Mr. Sami, are you there? আপনি শুনতে
Okay,
পাচ্ছেন?
Mr. Sam, can you have? Yes,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I hear you.
Hello, hello, Sam, sir.
Yeah,
Are you here?
yeah,
Hear
yeah,
me?
I hear you.
Today,
Oh, thank you,
what is
sir.
the topic? Is yeah, at this conversation.
Yeah, today I listened to the topics is mindful eating. So I
Okay.
think it's very important for everybody when we are getting food and having food. Sometimes that relax and to take time and without stressful. That's bring actually called I think the mindful eating. When you actually getting this type of environment, and you will be relaxed, and you will be take time to your meal, and when you having without stressful, soundless, and you are having thoughtful. So that calls actually I think mind that this is actually the mindful eating. So Mr. Sam, can you tell me what's actually what do you mean about mindful eating?
Okay. I explain mindful eating experience. Eat slowly, put your
Okay.
fork down between bit, cook for your food well, and make each meal last last at last 20 minutes. Notice the tasty textural smell and of your food. Savor it. Be mindful of the point table to ensure you are enjoyed quietly, not quietly.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
absolutely right. I am already inspired about your presentation. Like good smell. Actually, food is the getting more hungry and more curious about our food. So it's very really fantastic.
Do you have
Beside of
a?
those, I think
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Tell me.
I what I'm telling. Beside of those, we are thinking for mindful eating that depend on how much we are hungry, or how much we are truly hungry. So that time actually becomes us to take more and more. Sometimes when we are very hungry, at times we are did not think uh, any doubt about our food. So that times what we are doing, we are eating more and more. So and that's called overeaten. So
Yes.
the proper actually the proper food and the for actually paying more attention for the food. So can you tell me what type of food you makes a very enjoyable?
I feel this traditional food is good. Every culture, every food, Chinese I feel is good. And then I share
Okay.
and the food is biryani. Different kind of biryani in Bangladesh. Hyder biryani and Haji biryani is a flavor.
Yeah,
Different
it's
flavor is
very
biryani.
more delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. Then very lot of branch and many brand in biryani. This and then I feel this different. Do you have any idea for any food?
Yes, I like the biryani. This is actually the delicious food. Beside of those, I am choosing the what I am unhealthy food. This called the snacks, burger. I like those also because I feel much enjoyable about burger, pizza.
Yeah, this is snacks. Is a fast food. Fast food
So
type
this is
is
not
food.
uh, healthy. Yeah, yeah. But it's more enjoyable food, I think,
This
my
is
opinion.
healthy for health.
So no, no, no. This is not healthy for food, but we are feel more
are delicious. We are feeling more what actually I didn't remember. Yeah, creamy, yummy, right. Sir, yeah, absolutely. This is creamy and yummy. So, can you tell me what type of food you are habited in your daily life?
Habited, find, choose
Habited.
if in fast food or
I'm telling to you what type of food you are habituated in your daily life and what you actually be
daily life.
preferred for our mindful.
When I feel is hungry, then I go to outside and choose them which food is good, then which food is um how to say this is famous. Then I try and I feel this food is good, smell is good. Then I realize now this is good. This is when people is review this food is good or not good. Then I go there. Then I taste there is feel good or not good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Sain. Thanks a lot.
Thank you too. You good night.
Okay, that's really
Good
cool.
night, also.
It was really nice having you in this conversation, both of you. You did exceedingly well. আর এখান থেকে নতুন দুইটা ফ্রেজ আমার মাথায় আসলো যে দুটো জিনিস আপনাদেরকে বলি খাবারের ব্যাপারে। একটা হচ্ছে আমরা কি করি খাবার যে একটা ক্রেভিংস থাকে আমাদের চাহিদা আকুতি থাকে সেটাকে ক্রেভিং বলা হ্যাঁ sometimes I have the cravings to eat and sometimes I just eat while watching television or other things doing other stuff so craving শব্দটা নিয়ে আসতে পারেন আর দ্বিতীয় হচ্ছে আমি বলতে পারি আই এনজয় দিস ফুড এটা তো খুব কমন শব্দ আমরা এটা চাইলে এভাবে ব্যবহার করতে পারি আই সেইভার দ্য ফুড SAVOR সেইভার হচ্ছে আস্বাদন করা যেটা কিন্তু আর্টিকেলে ছিল সো আমরা একটু চেঞ্জেস আনতে পারি আমাদের কথার মধ্যে একটু ফর্মাল শব্দগুলো আনলে যেটা হবে শুনতে মানে একটু ক্রিস্প এন্ড সাউন্ড ইট উইল সাউন্ড গুড সো থ্যাংক ইউ মিস্টার সাইম এন্ড মিস্টার সামি এন্ড লেটস
স্যার
সি
এটা কি হবে স্যার আই হ্যাভ ক্রেভিং মানে হলো আমি খেতে ইচ্ছে করতেছে বা আমার বেশি খেতে ইচ্ছে করতেছে
ক্রেভিং ফর সেক্ষেত্রে আই হ্যাভ এ ক্রেভিং ফর আইসক্রিম আমার আইসক্রিমের একটা ক্রেভিং তৈরি হয়েছে বা চাহিদা তৈরি হয়েছে খাওয়ার প্রবল ইচ্ছা যেটা প্রবল ইচ্ছাটাই হচ্ছে ক্রেভিং যে হুট করে মনে হতে পারে আমার এখন চা না খেলে চলবেই না সেক্ষেত্রে ওটা হচ্ছে চায়ের জন্য ক্রেভিং তৈরি হচ্ছে ঠিক আছে এখানে যে কোনো কিছু ব্যবহার করতে পারেন আই হ্যাভ এ ক্রেভিং ফর সিঙ্গারা আই হ্যাভ এ ক্রেভিং ফর বিরিয়ানি দিস কাইন্ড অফ থিং ইউ ক্যান অ্যাড ওকে সামি খুব সুন্দর একটা শব্দ
আরেকটা যে বলে যে স্যার
কোনটা সেইভার
মানে মানে একটা মানে যে কোনো একটা জিনিস মানে খাইছি যে কোনো একটা জিনিস পরে ওই জিনিসটা আবার খাইতে পারছি না তৎক্ষণাৎ
I have the craving to eat it again. Once I tasted this delicious dish, I have আমার আবার খাওয়ার চাহিদা তৈরি হয়েছে ক্রেভিং দিয়ে করা যায় মানে আকুতি তৈরি হয়েছে ভেতরে যাক এনিওয়ে সো লেটস সি আওয়ার নেক্সট পার্টিসিপেন্ট মিস্টার আতিক রহমান আছেন শুনতে পাচ্ছেন
জি স্যার শুনতে পাচ্ছি
Okay, so how was your day, Mr. Atik? At first, I would like to ask.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Hi, Mr. Tamjit, sure.
Sir, carving হচ্ছে তো স্যার যেটা বললেন যে
carving না carving আলাদা জিনিস খোদাই করা হ্যাঁ
জি craving যেটা স্যার যে ক্ষুধা লাগা বা কোনো কিছু একটা ইচ্ছা করা
শুধু
আর তাহলে স্যার
খাওয়ার ক্ষেত্রেও না হ্যাঁ starving না
হ্যাঁ জি স্যার
starving হচ্ছে ধরেন আপনি সারা দিন ধরে না খেয়ে আছেন তার মানে you are starving আপনি মানে ক্ষুধায় আত্মহরা আর এটা হচ্ছে ক্রেভ হচ্ছে চাহিদা এখন শুধু ক্রেভ খাওয়া দাওয়ার ক্ষেত্রেও যায় না আপনি চাইলে কোনো একটা কিছুর প্রতি আপনার প্রবল আকুতি বা চাহিদা তৈরি হয়েছে যে আমার খুব ক্রেভিং হচ্ছে যে আমি এখন খেলতে যাব যদিও খাওয়ার ক্ষেত্রে বেশিরভাগ ক্ষেত্রে ক্রেভিংটা দেখেছি কিন্তু কথা বলার ক্ষেত্রে আসলে শব্দগুলো এদিক সেদিক করা যায় যেমন আমরা বলি না আমরা পানি খাই পানি কি খাওয়া যায় পানি তো পান করতে হয় আমরা তো বলি আমরা পানি খাই চা খাই এভাবে আর কি Jack. Anyway, so Mr. Tamjid and Mr. Atik, let's start the conversation.
Right. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Assalamu
Hello, Mr.
alaikum.
Zamjid. Walaikum assalam. How was day, sir?
Not bad.
My
Okay,
day
sir.
also today is amazing because I spent a lot of time with Mr. Hassan Prottoy in full of fun with my IELTS preparation. Is pretty amazing for me, and he is such a nice guy for spending time together. And thank you for this, Mr. Hassan Prottoy sir. Okay, let's start our conversation about the mindful eatings. Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay, sir. What do
You
you
can
think
start.
about our today's topic?
Actually, food and mindful food is totally different things, in my opinions, because food conscious is take out energy, and mindful food. What is the meaning? Actually, we have to know what is the meaning of mindful
Uh,
food or
Mindful eating.
eatings. Yeah, eating. And that one is paying attention to eating experience with of our sense, saying that is tasting, hearing, smelling, feelings, whatever you say, and wasting is emotion of physical response of the take also period during
Yeah.
and after the eating experience. And I have another important things for mindful eating strategies. What is the mindful eating strategies? It makes eating an exclusive event. When you eat, that time you only eat. Give eating attention and need your fully energy and your food
You
and be
full
mindful of your
focus on
bite.
eating, not other side, not
Yes,
just like some people
definitely. Totally
using
focus on your
mobile
eating and
while
bite.
eating.
I just hear about the some of specialists nutrition say if you eating properly means you have to bite properly. Otherwise, this food is not digestion properly. And if any food
Yeah.
is not digestion properly, this food cannot take energy or cannot give you the proper feedback for your body. So definitely we have to bite properly, sir.
Yes, sir. And
Okay. Tell me.
and we sometimes saw that some people talking while they are eating, do some another work, and they just eat just just do not full concentration or not full focus on their eating, and they didn't care what they are eating. And I think that
Yeah.
it's just effect on their digest system, because the
And yes, sir. Sir, I just remind you, this call is mindless eating.
yeah.
One is the mindful eating, and when you are abbreviation for this call is mindless eating. Okay, sir, continue, carry on.
And oth- uh, other things is like um, okay, sir. And and I think that people uh, it's we see in this trend in the children, like in the children they are just typing a tab or mobile, just watching a cartoon in the TV, and their mom try to feed them, but they cannot concentrate on the eating. And I think that it's a bad habit for children to not consider what they are eating. What do you think, sir?
Okay, I tell you before, this call is mindless eating. So at first we have to know what is the mindless eating, and considerantly eat until you are overly full or you feel sick. Find
Yeah.
yourself gaining food without really testing it is or not. Okay,
Yes.
and
In
that
that
one is the
time, you
first
just
important thing.
in that time you
Tell
just
me.
eating continuously eating, not uh, feel the taste of food.
Yes, sir. Listen, be mindful of portion of energy quality have to, you need to the quality not quantity. Okay, we
Yes.
need to the food quality not quantity. Listen, when more food is served in front of us, tempted eat more. Basically, we are normally when we are looking the too much food in front of us, or all are delicious, then we are agree to eat all. And that time we are not feel any control in my we are saying how much we are eating actual. This is the another important or mindless eating for gaining our body weight also as
Body
well.
weight.
Uh, body weight as well. And what are the artificially is make for our countries is prosperities in life, mainly is depend of their knowledge. I think they don't know the how to provide the meal actually is going on. So that's why actually basically is bad habit for us is regularly is coming to our situation,
Yeah,
sir.
I also try to
Yeah.
give another example. Whenever people go in a cinema hall, they just eat a box of popcorn or a try to uh, drink Coke and Pepsi, and they just uh, eat while they are watching a movie, and they just uh, uh, they just continuously use their hand to put food, not too much effective uh, for that food. And I think that it's a very bad manner. And in our culture, uh, recently in our culture, Turkish culture, it's they just people are not uh, uh, they are just concerned for some multitasking, and for that multitasking they didn't concern on the both of things, and they just lose focus. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
eat properly, so
Okay. So we just before we are analysis for the mindful food. So now we are let's discussion about how to eat mindfully. We have to know how to eat mindfully, right? So what is
yeah,
your opinion, sir? How to we can how to eat the mindfully?
I think that whenever we are going to eat some meal, taking our meal, we should
Mm-hmm.
uh, finished our work or postponed from our work, and just focus on
Mm-hmm.
our meal, and that's why we can maintain the meaningful eating, and it's
Okay.
very vital.
Okay. It's okay. But I just our time already is finished. But I just finishing before I just talk some one or two lines about for
Yes, sir.
eating mindfully. We have to give priority for timeline first of all, and avoid distraction while the eating. It impossible to truly enjoy eating what food or not. Avoid the rushing around the time meal times, and always sit down for meal. Serve your food into the plate or bowl. Rest your currently next to place between the mouth surface to make the conscious for the chew and over food thoroughly. And eat only until you are 80% full. I think this one is for we are mindfully habitat can gain our body is successfully for mindful eatings. Okay, thank you, sir,
Okay, sir,
for your
thank you.
conversation with
It's a
you.
nice conversation with
Our
you, sir.
time is up. Okay, thank you, sir. See you soon.
See you soon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Have a
thanks
nice
to
day.
both of you for having this amazing conversation. I really enjoyed every part of it, and I think the only thing you need to work on is the speed of your speech. It's a little bit slow. Don't you agree? যে একটু গতিটা কম আছে,
Yeah,
একটু
yeah.
চিন্তা করে বলতে হচ্ছে দেখে হয়তো কিন্তু আমরা আড্ডা দিতে বসলে বা কথা বলতে বসলে যে স্পিডটা মেনটেন করি বাংলাতে, আস্তে আস্তে ওই স্পিড নিয়ে আসতে, ঠিক আছে? চেষ্টা করবো আরেকটু আপগ্রেডে যাওয়ার জন্য। সো দ্যাটস অল অ্যাবাউট ইউর থিং। আর মিস্টার তামজিদ, শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
Yes, sir.
শুটের পর কিন্তু ফিনিশড না, উই শুড ফিনিশ আওয়ার মেল ফার্স্ট। ওকে, ছোট একটা কারেকশন।
Okay, sir.
ওকে, সো আজকের কনভারসেশন গুলো যথেষ্ট ইন্টারেক্টিভ ছিল, বিকজ ইউ রেড অ্যাবাউট আর্টিকেল নিয়ে পড়েছেন, এবং যারা যারা চেষ্টা করেছেন তারাও বেশ ভালো বলেছেন, এবং এটা আমার কাছে সবচেয়ে ভালো লেগেছে। এবং আমরা পরবর্তী যে আর্টিকেল গুলো পড়বো আশা করি সবাই এগুলো একটু দেখবেন, এবং তাতে করে আমাদের কনভারসেশন গুলো আরো ইজি হয়ে যাবে। এবং যারা একটু কম পারেন বলে মনে করছেন, নিজেদের ওনাদের সাথে কম মনে করছেন, আমি বলবো যে আপনারা বলেন। আপনারা যত বেশি বলবেন তত বেশি ভুল বেরোবে, এবং তত বেশি কারেকশন করার জায়গা তৈরি হবে। এই জায়গাগুলো বের হওয়া দরকার, কারণ দ্যাটস ওয়াই উই আর হিয়ার প্র্যাকটিসিং দিস কাইন্ড অফ থিংস. So thanks for being here today, and hopefully you will enjoy your night. And until the next session, stay safe, keep planning, and have a good time. Take care, everyone. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good night, sir.
Good
Allah.
Assalamu
Sir,
alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
Good night, sir.
Good night.